Hello, chat. How's it going today? Doing wonderful myself. I'm alive. This is Mickey Ray at Studio96, coming to you from Blaine County, Los Santos City. Yes, delays are fun on this streaming service. So, how's everyone doing? Fantastic, I hope. Even got an article all ready to go for today's lesson. Okay, let's jump right in here. I'm just doing some work. A long day. Hey, hey. Oh, by the way, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. No, Fool in the Rain by Led Zeppelin. Okay, there we go. I'll take that. Time to go to work. Gotta make some money so that I can start getting product and start selling that for even more money. Yeah, that's right. I got my hookup for extracurricular supplies. Yeah, we'll go there first, get some gas. Right on the way on that one. Don't know how long I'll be streaming, but hey, it's for this. I will get to the article as soon as I get to the first leg of the job, which is drilling for oil. Once I get there, I'll be able to have the time to start the reading. And today's main article is in commemoration of D-Day, World War II. It's has to do with physics, so what can I say? I'm still trying to figure out what I can use for information with GTA. Well, relevant science goes behind what's in this game. But yes, the article has to do with predicting tides, and that is something that helps out with the war. I got you. Damn, we got 4 cops on? I really should do something heinous with all these cops on. So it's all green. Okay, usually red. But doesn't look like there's enough on the other side to equal things out. So I will, besides, they're having a lot of fun in their own right. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention to that one. Huh. I think I hurt the truck. And I got a repair kit if I need it. I guess let's have some fun with the cops. No, I'm not gonna get it. Okay, still full of the rank. Go ahead. Jeez, I hate the brakes on this thing. Oh shit, wrong turn. That's a lot of waste of gas there. Shit. Yes, yeah, I know. I'm not doing big talking right now. Oh, come on. I hate those damn brakes. Oh, looks like we've got police, huh? Damn it. Howdy, officer. Have a good one now. Must have been in a hurry. Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. Queen Station. I should change it to the regular rock and roll classics. Oh. Let's go drilling. We've still got a ways to go yet. We'll get to the article, don't worry. I'll get that red. It's a long one. So it may take a long time. Go ahead, it's turn. Come on. Should roll down there. Well, I'm open for suggestions for future articles to read while RPing GTA here. I'm more science minded, but if there are, hold up here. No idea who that is. I bet you that's that Synchrony with a different name. Trying to send to Dutch collectors, I bet you. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, no cops out here, and you still people want to stop it. Stop signs? Almost ready, guys. Oh yeah, I gotta pull that up yet. Okay. Get the setup started. Alright, that's running. Switch this over. Get this article. I thought I posted that. Okay, well, unless it's, no. Alright, let's find it then. I apologize, I thought I had this on. Find it here. I'm supposed to have. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, just wonderful. Where'd it go? Ah, here we are. The time predictions for D-Day. Alright. Alright. No matter where the Allies decided to invade Nazi-occupied France in the spring of 1944, the tide was going to be an important determinant in the success of failure of the amphibious assault. Along the entire French coast of English Channel, the vertical range from low tide to the next high tide always exceeded 6 meters. At low tide, those large tidal ranges exposed long stretches of beach that Allied soldiers would have to cross under heavy German fire. The German Field Marshal Erwin Rommel was well aware of tidal issues. He had been tasked by Adolf Hitler with building the so-called Atlantic Wall to defend against the anticipated invasion. When they come, it will be at high water, Rommel told his time. Pardon me here. Rommel told his troops time and again. He believed that all was lost and Germany was doomed if he could not stop the Allies at the beaches. And so, beginning in February 1944, he had thousands of underwater obstacles built in the intertidal zone. See Figure 1. They were deposited so as to be covered by mid-tide and unseen. Rip out the bottoms of the landing craft, but Allied aerial reconnaissance soon spotted the obstacles and recognized the purpose. That forced significant changes in the invasion plan and made its success even more dependent on accurate tide predictions. Figure 1, German Field Marshal Erwin Rommel, third row front, you know where, French channel. You guys can read that. I gotta do this real quick. Okay. Now, predicting tides. In 1944, the astronomical tide, as distinguished from wind-driven effects on water levels, was the most predictable of all marine phenomena, and had been so for more than a century. In fact, tide predictions had existed in some of form for 2,000 years. Of course, for most of 2 millennia, prediction methods were crude and not based on any physical understanding of how tides are produced. But even crude tide prediction was important to ancient shell fishermen who had to know when to leave low water mudflats before the tide rushed back in and drowned them. And mariners had to know the time of high water so they could safely bring their ships into port without running aground. Okay. The connection between the tide and the movement and phases of the moon was too obvious not to be noticed. So ancient fishermen and mariners developed simple prediction methods based on the observed time interval between the moon's highest ascent above the horizon and the next high water. They also knew that the tidal range varied throughout the month, increasing as one approached full or new moon. One sec. The first physical oceanographic data series was probably the tabulation of the times and heights of high and low waters at the northern end of the Persian Gulf, compiled around 150 BC by the Hellenistic mathematician Seleucus of Babylon. Seleucus recognized that the two high tides on any given day would be quite different in height and that the difference varied throughout the month, being greatest when the moon is farthest north or south of the equator. Over succeeding centuries, methods of tide predictions became more elaborate, but until Isaac Newton addressed the problem, they were still based only on observed correlations between water levels and excursions of the moon and sun. Mouth is getting tired, that's why. The earliest tide table that's actually been discovered, printed in China in 1056, is surprisingly accurate. It predicted the arrival times of the tidal bore, a tidal wave front steeped by shallow water, in the Qiantang River at Yangguan. There were actually 3 tables, one each for the water in summer and one for the spring or autumn. The Chinese had recognized that the difference between afternoon and morning high tides were larger at the solstices than at the equinoxes. Okay. Perhaps the most elaborate European tide table was the Browson Tidal Almanac, produced in the 1540s for the King of France. It consisted of beautiful color, charts showing dozens of harbors. A pocket-sized version on volume was used by most mariners at the time. Okay, we'll stop there for right now. How we doing here? How you doing, chat? How's everybody? Good stuff so far. Oh. Alright, come on, hurry up, finish up here. There we go. Now to go refine this. We'll get back to the article soon. I just gotta go do this. Yeah, that's actually what I talked about. My mouth is kind of tired there, considering that it's not the strongest part of me. This trip won't take long. Yeah, I don't think so. These guys are getting better. Ah, you the motherfucker. That was your fault. You didn't signal. And you're brave. As I said, these work trucks that I drive around are tanks. They don't stop quickly, and they are hard to kill. As you can see. But fortunately, I still have a repair kit on me, so I'm not too concerned. Almost there. Yeah. Yeah, Buford's just got to make quite a bit of money. So yeah, it's still going to take him time to build up his empire. But he will be the man behind the man, so to say. Turn this around. There we go. Alright. Open that up. That at 24. Okay. Let's get a little bit more in here. Understanding tides. No really accurate tide prediction method could be devised before someone discovered how the tides will rise. Even Galileo Galilei and Johannes Kepler didn't accomplish that. Hold on. This goes faster than the other one. Though each did figure out a piece of the puzzle. It was not until 1687 that Newton finally put the pieces together and explained how the tides are generated. In Principia, he showed that the generation of tides depends on both the gravitational attraction of the moon, as suggested by Kepler, and the centrifugal force of the moon-Earth orbit. It involved accelerations not unlike the ones invoked by Galileo, but he had erroneously concluded that the sun plays the principal role. Okay. As Newton explained it, gravitational attraction pulls Earth and the Moon toward each other, but they are also centrifugally pushed apart as they both orbit their joint center of mass. Near Earth's center, gravitational attraction and centrifugal repulsion balance each other out, but that's not so on Earth's surface. On the side closest to the Moon, gravitation is stronger, and on the opposite side, centrifugal repulsion wins out. Hold on. Therefore, the planet largely covered by water has two tidal bulges. One toward the moon and the side closest to the moon, and then one opposite side. So any point on the sea will exhibit two high tides a day as Earth rotates. Okay, I'm going to drop that down to there. Now, by ignoring the effect... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Wins out. Therefore, the planet largely covered by water has two high tides. Okay, right. Therefore, the planet largely overpowered by water has two tidal bulges, one toward the moon, the other side close to the moon, one on the other side. So any point on the seawall is blah, 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 blah. All right, okay. Sorry, I'm just doing several things once. By ignoring the effect of continents, Newton explains is of course oversimplified. Newton's explanation, my apologies. The continents break up the Earth, covering waters into several large oceans. Yep. Newton's explanation, of course, oversimplified. The continents break up to Newton having assumed for simplicity that the sea responds instantaneously to the astronomical forces, essentially ignored all hydrodynamic effects. For example, the effect on the tide of the natural oscillation frequency of an ocean basin, something that Galileo had recognized. My apologies, I'm not great at doing this. What do we got? Okay. Yada yada. Okay, we're done here, guys. For the moment. Yep. Alright. Got to go the next route. As I said, this is a long article. Okay, mix the oil. It takes a little bit of a trip. So how's it going, chat? son of a bitch. I mean, I like that these trucks are tough, but damn, they're a pain in the ass to drive. Oh, brake was shit. Oh, come on, you slow motherfucker. Please. Beat that fucker up. Dick. Well, only the good die young by Billy Joel. Also, we'll be working on another stream later. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop there. I got enough to be to where I need. Yeah, I want to do some streaming and Eve later today as well. But for now, GTA wins out. Yeah, here's roleplay right now for me is limited just for the fact that not many people are on at this time. And yeah, not all of us are career criminals in this game. We just have dark sides that come out every now and then. Like Buford. Buford dark side is Dervish. Dervish likes to rob people. He doesn't like to shoot them, kill them. He just robs them. At gunpoint. Unfortunately, he's been robbed at gunpoint a few times. It's a vicious cycle, but hey, he gets extra money that way. He gets his free dope that way. He's gotten about 3 ounces of weed so far. Gone already. I think he's only made maybe 2,800 in thefts and robbing people muggings. Not much. A couple of cameras. Just other bullshit. They're not at all wealthy here in Los Santos. Okay, this is another one that takes attention to operate, so this will take a moment. Yeah. Actually, this is probably the second easiest job, but the highest paying one. Fishing is the easiest. Okay, open that up. Yeah, I'm gonna put that at 8 real quick. Alright, just Yeah, like I said, this goes real quick here. So I may have to just park this after I sell all this stuff to read the rest of the article, which is all right. Well, that's just as important as what I am playing, what I'm doing. Education. I know. Smoking is a bad habit. I don't endorse it. Right. It's also dirty habit. We don't might as well lose it. Somebody out here? Don't think so. So what do you think? Anything interesting out of this article so far? We'll have to put a few things in chat discussion if you'd like. Hello. I'm doing good. How about yourself there? I apologize. I can't pronounce your name. Uh, may I use this P? How are you doing, sir? I'm doing all right. Just working a bit in GTA RP. Something to keep me sane. So what brings you to Studio 96? All right, that'll work. Just about done with this, and I can go deliver it, get paid. Ah, Freebird, Leonard Skinner is playing. I I apologize if I was paying too much attention to chat a little while ago. I was reading an article in another page there. It's, what I do here is I tend to read scientific articles dealing with physics, astrophysics, astrology. Not much to do with GTA and any of those, I know. Um, Still figuring out what material is more fitting for this game. Okay, let's deliver this stuff. Yeah, it's too many cops in the city right now to have any real fun, but it's quite alright. Jeez, really? Oh yeah, the lights are broken because some moron. Okay, not doing great right now. Paying attention to too many things here. Move too slow. I gotta get this finished up. Alright, here we are. Yeah. Yeah, paying attention to this. Yeah, that. I'm just saving my voice to finish off the rest of this article here. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff. I'm gonna have to go soon. Yeah, this process is fairly quick. Get about, what is it, 4,500 a run? So, not too bad. Pay attention. There we go. Well, I'm down to pretty much only a few thousand in the bank right now. I had to make a purchase. A vehicle. Or a better vehicle. But, still not what I want. What I want is about 120,000 out of my league at the moment. But I want to get about 10,000 put away, use 9,000 to buy some powder. And sell it for profit. Alright, we're done here. Alright, let's see here. Any cars around here to steal? Well, not here. So let's see if there's any in the parking lot. I don't give a shit about that. Okay, anything in here I can borrow? Well, I don't see anything to borrow, but I see something that I can take out aggressions on. Lazy fucking workers. I hate lazy workers. You're on the clock, bud. Get back to work.
I kind of wanted to be an artist. Some video performance stuff.
Yeah. You ain't gonna make that.
Fuck you, man.
You're a piece of shit, man.
Not. Oh!
Good night. I never said Buford was entirely nice. Oh, another Led Zeppelin. Guess what? Stairway. Alright, well, I gotta eat something here. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, goody sandwiches. Question is that a hamburger? Or is that... Yeah, it's a hamburger. Okay. Yeah. Need a little bit more variety in this game. Just for realism. We got a guard up here to hit too? No? Alright. Damn. I guess I better just take the truck. Alright. Guess I'll do that. At least until I get to a car or get to my garage. Oh well, he must have left. I'm not worried about it. Okay, let's get out of here. Don't care about the damn gate. 34 in fuel. Alright, let's see if we can find something. That'll work. SUV or... Yep, SUV will do it. Huh. I wonder. Oh no. They're all locked. They're not going to miss their vehicle. What do we got? That'll work. Alright. Where's our garage? Ah, there we are. Let's go. Turn this crap off. Erickson, it's better than the truck. That's for sure. Also better on my car as well. Yeah. Well, as long as I stop at the red lights, I'm safe. But if they see me going through them, that's good. I'm caught. So, I at least look to see if any pigs are around. Well, considering that Buford Justice was a professional driver for the cartel, he believes that traffic laws don't apply to him. But he doesn't want any heat from the cops. So in the city, he'll at least attempt to stop at red lights. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have to end the stream at this point. Thanks for coming to the impromptu stream today. I will be back this evening. I might be back sooner. Who knows? We'll see. Apologize for not finishing off the article. It is in my Discord. It will be posted in my Discord, along with this video. Well, actually, I have time at this moment to at least finish this off. Okay, right. Alright, here we are. Newton. Newton did not exploit his theory to propose an improved method to tide prediction. That task was taken up early in the next century by Daniel Bernoulli, who refined Newton's equilibrium theory to produce tide tables that better incorporated several important astronomical frequencies. However, it was not until 1776, with Pierre Simon Laplace, first described how the oceans respond dynamically to the slowly oscillating gravitational effects of the moon and sun. Using the calculus, Laplace derived three equations for the global ocean. The first based on the conservation of mass and other two based on momentum conservation in two horizontal directions. The Laplace tidal equations marked the beginning of the hydrodynamic modeling of the oceans, the first real application of physics to the sea and the birth of geophysical fluid dynamics. Excuse me. The Laplace equations were very complex. They could not be fully solved until the advent of digital computers in the 20th century, but they did yield an immediate benefit that did not require a complete solution. Laplace demonstrated that the tide is unique among all oceanic phenomena, in that all its energy is concentrated at only a few specific astronomical frequencies. For example, at many locations, most of the energy is found at three semi-diurnal frequencies: 1.93 cycles per day due to the moon, 2 cycles per day due to the sun, and 1.90 cycles per day due to the eccentricity of the lunar orbit. In some locations, three other diurnal frequencies due to the asymmetry introduced by the tilt of Earth's axis play an important role. The tidal energy spectrum contrasts dramatically with the ocean's non-tidal hydrodynamic energy, which is spread across the frequency spectrum to manifest random wind-driven changes in water level. Laplace proposed that one could accurately predict the tide if one could calculate the energy at each of the most important astronomical frequencies. That insight would be at the heart of all future tide prediction methods. Ultimately, it would lead to one of the most elegant mechanical computing machines ever invented. And I'll let you guys finish reading. This is longer than I thought. Okay, yeah. It'll go on for quite a bit, but it is a fascinating article. And may have to just continue it on the next stream. And maybe we'll have to. But we'll get that posted. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have yourself a great day. If you liked what you saw, please sub. It would be nice, but I'm not going to beg for it. You will find my Discord link and my Twitter link at the bottom of the video. Thanks again for coming. Have a great